15 Things a Man Will Do Only If He Really Loves You. There's a moment in every relationship when doubt starts to creep in. You might find yourself lying awake at night, thinking, does he really love me? It's a feeling we've all experienced at some point, a brief but powerful moment of uncertainty, wondering if the person you care for is as invested in the relationship as you are. Maybe it's something small, like forgetting an important date, or maybe it's the way he seems distant when you need him the most. Those fleeting moments can make you question the depth of his feelings. But love isn't always a big, dramatic gesture. It's not always about grand declarations or over-the-top surprises. Sometimes, it's the quiet moments that speak the loudest. It's in the small, everyday actions that a person shows their true feelings. Love can feel uncertain, but the right person will show you how much they care through actions that leave no room for doubt. Love isn't just about the flashy gifts or extravagant dates that movies and social media portray. It's much more grounded in the little things that often go unnoticed. Whether it's a simple text to check in on your day or the way he remembers your favorite coffee order, these small, consistent acts of kindness are the true foundation of love. Recognizing these subtle signs is key to understanding whether someone truly loves you. A person who loves you will show it through their actions, not just words. You might not always hear the grand declarations, but you'll see the commitment in the way they prioritize your happiness, the way they respect your boundaries, and the way they make the little things matter. The following signs will help you see how his love is reflected in everyday actions. In relationships, actions always speak louder than words. Anyone can say, I love you, but it's the consistent effort and care behind those words that truly matter. True love isn't just about romantic declarations or big surprises. It's about how your partner shows up for you in the everyday moments, how they make you feel supported, respected, and cared for. When you find someone who truly loves you, it's not always about what they say, but about what they do. These small, daily actions are the building blocks of a lasting, meaningful relationship. So, let's look at the 15 things a man will do only if he truly loves you, starting with the ways he shows respect and care in your relationship. Sign 1, he will treat you with 100% respect. Respect is the foundation of any healthy and lasting relationship. It goes beyond just kindness, it's about valuing each other's individuality and treating each other as equals. When a man truly loves you, he will respect you in every aspect of your relationship. This means respecting your opinions, your dreams, your values, and even your quirks. He understands that your thoughts and feelings are just as important as his own. Even when he doesn't agree with something you say or believe, a man who truly loves you will show that respect by listening to you, understanding your point of view, and accepting that you have the right to think differently. This doesn't mean he will always agree with everything you do, but he will appreciate the person you are, with all your uniqueness and differences. He'll never belittle you or dismiss your ideas, even if they're different from his own. Respect also means respecting your boundaries. A man who truly loves you will never pressure you into something you're uncomfortable with, whether it's a decision, a personal matter, or anything else. He will value your autonomy and will never try to control or manipulate you. In his eyes, your voice matters, and your happiness is just as important as his own. It's this deep respect that helps build trust and creates a bond of mutual understanding in your relationship. When a man treats you with this kind of respect, you know that his love for you is genuine and unwavering. Sign 2, he will really listen to you. One of the most powerful ways a man shows his love is through active listening. When a man truly loves you, he will make a conscious effort to listen to you, not just hear you, but truly listen. He won't be distracted by his phone or thoughts about other things when you speak. Instead, he will focus on you, making you feel heard and valued. It's not just about big conversations, but also the small details. Whether you're telling him about your day, sharing your hopes and dreams, or talking about something as small as your favorite coffee order, he will remember the little things you say. The effort he puts into recalling these details shows that he cares about you and values what you share with him. This attentive listening is more than just a courtesy, it's a reflection of how much he cares about your feelings and experiences. A man who listens closely will ask thoughtful questions and show genuine interest in your thoughts and ideas. He'll make sure to engage with you, offering feedback and validation, rather than simply nodding and moving on. When someone truly loves you, they understand that communication is a two-way street, and it's not just about talking, it's about listening and making the other person feel important. If he's always there to listen and support you, it's a clear sign that his love is rooted in respect and care. Sign 3, he will actually consider your advice. A man who truly loves you values your opinions and actively seeks your advice, especially in moments when he faces challenges or decisions. He sees you as an equal partner, someone whose insights are valuable and worth considering. It's not just about asking for advice when it's convenient for him. He genuinely respects your judgment and trusts that your perspective can guide him in making better decisions. When a man loves you, he believes in your ability to think critically and make sound decisions. He won't just brush off your suggestions or act like he knows best. Instead, he will listen carefully and give serious thought to what you have to say, even if he doesn't fully agree at first. His openness to your advice shows a deep level of trust in you and your relationship. He recognizes that you bring a unique viewpoint to the table, and he values it as much as his own. This willingness to consider your advice is a sign of emotional maturity. It means he's not afraid to let his guard down and acknowledge that he doesn't have all the answers. It shows that he is open to growth, and he knows that your shared wisdom strengthens the bond between you. If he consistently turns to you for advice, whether it's about something big like a career move or something small like what movie to watch, it's a strong indicator that he not only loves you, but also trusts and values your thoughts and ideas. Sign 4, he will fight for you. When a man truly loves you, he will fight for you, not in the sense of verbal or physical confrontation, but by actively working through problems and staying committed, even when things get tough. Every relationship faces challenges, but what matters is how you face them together. A man who loves you will be willing to have difficult conversations, confront issues head-on, and find solutions rather than giving up when things aren't perfect. Fighting for you means he's dedicated to making the relationship work. He won't abandon you during tough times, but instead, he'll stay by your side, showing his commitment and determination. He understands that love is not always easy, but it's worth fighting for. This kind of loyalty and perseverance is a clear sign of genuine affection. Sign 5, he will compromise. Compromise is an essential element of any healthy relationship, and a man who truly loves you will understand its importance. Love isn't about always getting your way or insisting on your own desires, it's about finding a balance between both partners' needs and making sacrifices for each other's happiness. A loving man will be willing to put your needs ahead of his own, occasionally making adjustments or giving up something he wants, just to make you happy. However, this doesn't mean that he'll always put his desires aside or become a doormat. True compromise involves both partners meeting halfway. A man who loves you will still stand by his own values and needs but will be willing to find a middle ground when necessary. He knows that your happiness and well-being are important, and he'll actively work to make you feel loved and valued. This ability to compromise shows emotional maturity. It means he's not selfish and is willing to invest in the relationship, even if it means making personal sacrifices. At the same time, he will expect you to make compromises too, as a relationship is a two-way street. When both partners are willing to adjust and work through challenges together, it builds a stronger bond and fosters trust. If he's consistently willing to compromise and prioritize your happiness, it's a clear sign that his love is genuine and he's committed to making the relationship work. Sign 6, he will get a little jealous. While jealousy can be a tricky emotion, a small amount of it can actually be a sign of emotional attachment. When a man truly loves you, he might feel a twinge of jealousy when he perceives that someone else might be interested in you. This doesn't mean he's controlling or obsessive, but it shows that he values you deeply and doesn't want to lose you. A little jealousy indicates that he cares about your relationship and wants to protect it. It's his way of expressing that you're important to him and that he doesn't take your bond for granted. However, it's important to note that healthy jealousy is not about controlling your actions or isolating you from others, it's about showing that he cares and cherishes the connection you share. When handled maturely, this type of jealousy can be a sign of affection and loyalty. Sign 7, he won't care what you do as long as you're together. A man who truly loves you values the time spent with you, regardless of the activity. Whether you're going out on an exciting adventure, having a quiet night in, or simply running errands together, he's just happy to be by your side. For him, it's not about the fancy dates or grand gestures, it's about the connection you share in those moments. He understands that the most meaningful part of any relationship is the time spent with the person you love. So, it doesn't matter if you're just sitting on the couch watching TV or cooking dinner together, what matters is being together. A man who loves you will cherish these seemingly mundane moments because they allow him to bond with you and build memories, no matter how simple the activity may be. In fact, the more time you spend together, the stronger your relationship becomes. When he's with you, he's in his happy place, and it's the quality of your time together, not the complexity or extravagance, that he values. His happiness comes from your presence, not from anything external. This willingness to enjoy the little things and find joy in everyday moments shows that his love for you is deep and unconditional. It's the shared experiences, no matter how small, that make your connection stronger and more meaningful over time. Sign 8, he will love how you look even on your bad days. A man who truly loves you sees beyond physical appearance and appreciates you for who you are, not just how you look. While compliments about your beauty are nice, his love goes deeper than that. On the days when you don't feel like dressing up or when you're not wearing makeup, he will still find you beautiful. In fact, he'll love you even more in those moments because he sees the real you, the person he's fallen for, flaws and all. Whether you're having a lazy day in sweatpants or you're feeling under the weather, a loving man won't care about your appearance. What matters to him is your presence, your smile, and the way you make him feel. He understands that beauty isn't just skin deep. His admiration for you goes beyond the surface, appreciating your personality, your quirks, and your unique qualities. Even on your bad days, when you feel like you're not at your best, he'll still see you as the most beautiful person in the room. This type of love is rooted in acceptance and understanding. It shows that he values you for who you are, and his love isn't contingent on how you look on any given day. If he loves you without the need for perfection or outward appearances, it's a strong sign that his affection is genuine, deep, and unconditional. Sign 9, he will be proud of you. A man who truly loves you will be your biggest cheerleader, always celebrating your successes and supporting your efforts. He takes pride in your accomplishments, whether big or small, and is genuinely happy when you achieve something meaningful. Whether it's a career milestone, personal growth, or even something as simple as completing a difficult task, he will be there to congratulate you and remind you of how proud he is of you. What makes this love so special is that it's not about his own achievements or comparisons. A loving man is genuinely excited about your victories because they matter to him. He values your hard work and recognizes the strength and dedication you put into everything you do. His pride in you is not just about public recognition but about the quiet moments when he expresses how much he admires your effort and determination. Even when things don't go as planned, he won't let you feel discouraged. Instead, he'll encourage you to keep trying, showing pride in the courage it takes to keep moving forward. When you fall short of your goals, he's still proud of you for trying and will always remind you that your efforts matter. This unwavering support and pride in your abilities show that he loves you not just for who you are, but for what you strive to become. He sees your potential and celebrates it, and that kind of love is rooted in deep admiration and respect. Sign 10, he will follow through on promises. A man who truly loves you understands the importance of keeping his word. Whether it's a promise to call at a certain time, support you during a tough situation, or even small commitments like picking up groceries, a loving man will make sure he follows through. When he says he'll do something, you can count on him to deliver, because he values your trust and knows that actions speak louder than words. Following through on promises is one of the clearest signs of respect in a relationship. It shows that he cares about your needs and takes your concerns seriously. A man who loves you will understand that breaking promises can cause disappointment and erode the trust you've worked hard to build. Therefore, he will be careful about making commitments, ensuring that he only promises what he can actually deliver. This reliability fosters a sense of security in the relationship. When he keeps his word, it reassures you that you can depend on him, no matter what. It also strengthens the emotional bond between you because it shows he is someone you can rely on. In a healthy relationship, trust is fundamental, and following through on promises is one of the most powerful ways to build and maintain that trust. If he consistently keeps his promises, it's a clear indication that he is deeply invested in your happiness and the future of your relationship. Sign 11, he will always make you feel safe. A man who truly loves you will make your safety, both emotionally and physically, a top priority. He understands that feeling secure is vital in a relationship, and he will do whatever it takes to ensure you feel protected and cared for, no matter the situation. This goes beyond simply being there for you in times of danger. It means making you feel safe in everyday life, in conversations, and in the trust you share with him. Emotionally, he will create a space where you can be vulnerable without fear of judgment or rejection. He will listen to your concerns with empathy, offering support and understanding, never dismissing your feelings. A loving man makes you feel safe to express your thoughts and emotions, knowing that he will never belittle you or make you feel inadequate. His presence will be a source of comfort, offering reassurance in moments of doubt or stress. Physically, he will stand by you and protect you if the need arises, ensuring you feel secure in his presence. He will take care of you when you're sick, protect you from harm, and be there to hold you when you feel scared or vulnerable. His protective nature is not about control, but about ensuring that you never feel alone or unsafe. When a man loves you, he will always make sure you feel safe, showing that his love is rooted in care, trust, and genuine concern for your well-being. Sign 12, he will treat your family and friends with respect. A man who truly loves you understands that the people who matter to you also matter to him. He will make the effort to build positive relationships with your family and friends, recognizing that they are a significant part of your life. Whether it's attending family gatherings, supporting your friendships, or simply being respectful in their presence, his behavior shows that he values the people who are important to you. Even if your family or friends have their flaws or differences, a loving man will not let that affect how he treats them. He will choose kindness and respect, even in difficult situations, because he knows how much your relationships with these people mean to you. His actions will show that he is willing to make the effort to maintain harmony and be a positive presence in your life, no matter the challenges. This respect for your loved ones also demonstrates his commitment to you. He understands that your relationships with family and friends are essential to your happiness, and he will never try to undermine or cause tension with them. Instead, he will support you in your efforts to nurture these bonds. A loving man will make the effort to respect and honor the people you care about, because he knows that being a part of your world means embracing all the aspects of it, including those who are closest to you. His respect for your family and friends reflects his love for you. Sign 13, he will include you in his plans for the future. A man who truly loves you will make sure you are a part of his future plans. He will involve you in conversations about his long-term goals and vision for life, showing that he sees you as an integral part of his journey. Whether it's about career decisions, personal ambitions, or plans for the future, he will consider how these choices might impact you and will actively include you in the decision-making process. In practical terms, this could mean discussing where to live, planning vacations together, or talking about financial goals as a couple. A loving man doesn't see the future as something separate from you. Instead, he envisions building it together. He values your opinions and will take them into account when making significant decisions, whether it's about buying a house, starting a family, or even planning for retirement. Inclusion in his future plans goes beyond just discussions, it's about his actions as well. He will make commitments that reflect your shared future. If he talks about big life goals without considering you, it could signal a lack of long-term intention. But when he actively includes you in these conversations, it shows that he's serious about building a future together. When a man loves you, he doesn't just focus on the present, he envisions a life with you by his side, and he takes the necessary steps to make that vision a reality. Sign 14, he will care about your needs. A man who truly loves you will make it a priority to understand and meet your emotional, physical, and psychological needs. He will be attentive and observant, always looking for ways to make sure you feel loved, supported, and cared for. Your happiness will matter to him, and he will take active steps to ensure you are feeling your best, whether that means comforting you after a tough day or offering his support in more subtle ways. Emotionally, he will take time to listen to your thoughts and feelings without judgment. He will be there to provide reassurance when you need it, and he will make an effort to understand your emotional state. Whether it's offering a kind word when you're feeling low or celebrating your successes with genuine excitement, he will always be there to make sure you feel valued. Physically, he will be attentive to your health and well-being. This could mean doing little things like reminding you to take care of yourself, ensuring you're getting enough rest, or simply being present when you're feeling unwell. A loving man recognizes that your physical health is as important as your emotional well-being, and he will do what he can to support you. Psychologically, he will respect your individuality, your need for personal space, and your desires. He will encourage you to pursue your passions and ambitions while also offering the support you need to overcome any obstacles. When a man loves you, he doesn't just love you in the moment, he genuinely cares about your overall well-being and happiness. Sign 15, he will take notice of little things that make you happy. A loving man is attentive to the small details that bring you joy. He doesn't overlook the little things that make you smile or feel appreciated, and he takes the time to remember them. These may seem like small, insignificant gestures to others, but to him, they are a reflection of how deeply he cares about you and your happiness. It could be something as simple as knowing your favorite coffee order, remembering the song that always lifts your mood, or bringing you a comforting snack when you're feeling down. A man who loves you will make an effort to incorporate these little acts of kindness into your daily life. These actions show that he is paying attention to your likes and dislikes, and that he genuinely wants to make you happy. The beauty of these small gestures is that they are often more meaningful than grand, sweeping actions. They demonstrate thoughtfulness and an understanding of what truly makes you feel cared for. A loving man knows that happiness isn't always about big surprises, it's about the consistent, thoughtful acts that show you he's thinking of you, even when you're not expecting it. When he notices and acts on these little things, it's his way of letting you know that your happiness is important to him. Whether it's a simple text to check in on you or a small gift that shows he remembers something meaningful to you, these moments demonstrate his attentiveness and the depth of his love. In the end, love isn't just about grand declarations or flashy gestures, it's the small, everyday actions that truly reveal the depth of someone's feelings. The 15 signs we've explored show that a man who loves you will demonstrate his care, commitment, and respect through consistent, thoughtful actions. Whether it's treating you with respect, listening to your concerns, compromising during tough times, or noticing the little things that make you happy, these actions speak louder than any words ever could. If your partner exhibits these behaviors, it's a strong indication that you're with someone who values and genuinely loves you. True love is built on trust, respect, and a deep emotional connection, and these signs show that your partner is committed to nurturing that connection every day. As you reflect on your relationship, think about the ways your partner shows their love. Do they demonstrate care through actions, or is it just talk? Love is not always perfect, but when it's real, it's seen in the way someone treats you and supports you, especially during challenging times. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Do these signs resonate with your relationship? Or have you noticed other ways your partner shows love? Share your experiences with us in the comments below. Remember, true love is not just about being together, it's about growing together.